All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Houston Rockets Daily. We are filming live here from North Carolina, so a little bit different background. If you guys like daily Houston Rockets content, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Bleacher Report dropped an article earlier today. Let me find the article owner. Who wrote the article? Suffering right now. Andy Bailey. All right, Andy Bailey from Bleacher Report dropped an article on win-loss predictions for every NBA team, and I thought this was a pretty good little reaction and kind of background video because I don't think Houston will make the play-in tournament this upcoming season, to be quite honest with you. I think probably longevity-wise is in Houston's best interest to not make the play-in tournament. However, you do want to at least win 20 games. Personally, I'm a Silas fan. I like Stephen Silas. I want him to be the Houston Rockets long-term head coach because he's a genius on offense. I mean, this guy was literally behind the scenes of the most efficient offense ever in Dallas. So Silas clearly knows what he's doing, but he's dealing with a lot of young cats right now. So once these guys understand the rotations, they understand the scheme, they understand where they need to be, where they shouldn't be, they understand just the ins and outs of the NBA, because Jalen Green, Jabari Smith Jr., Tari Eason, two of those three guys haven't even played technically in the NBA regular season yet. So this is a process, and I think Houston this next season, I'm going to say they'll win 25 games, which I guess considering how the last 2 years went would be pretty good. But I don't think Bleacher Report is going to give them a lot of love. I would imagine. Honestly, I think Bleacher will have them as the worst team in the NBA, and I think they'll give them maybe 19 wins. So let's see. We'll scroll down here to Houston. But I do think Houston will be better. I think we'll see a lot more bright spots. I think this upcoming season, honestly, will be a lot like the end of the year last year, where the games were extremely fun to watch. They weren't winning them all. They weren't winning many of the games, to be quite honest with you, but you're still having Jalen Green drop 30 points. You're still having your guys go out, get their buckets. You're seeing increased production. You're seeing increased efficiency. You're seeing better defense. You're just starting to see better stuff all in all. So we'll go down here to Houston. 19-63, is that the prediction? Yeah, all right. So there you go. I mean, there you have it. 19-63 is where Andy's got the Houston Rockets. Let's try and get a little brief here. The Houston Rockets are going to lose a lot of games. That should come as a little surprising to anyone, but they also have the potential to be a league pass darling. Beyond number 3 pick Jabari Smith Jr., who looked better than expected on defense in Summer League, Houston boasts several young players. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's basically kind of everything we're getting after. I think Kevin Porter Jr., Jabari Smith, Jalen Green, Şengün, Tari, Jacob. I think literally almost every single one of our young guys is going to have a significantly better year. Maybe not statistically, but efficiently wise, whatever the case may be, I think a lot of these players are going to jump from last year to this year. So 19-63, considering how young we are, we don't really even have any veterans on the roster right now. I guess we technically do have some veterans. We don't know how much they're going to play. We don't know if they're going to be on the roster come opening night because Houston's got a lot of players right now. We've got a lot of players. So we're going to have to cut some cats. We're going to have to figure some stuff out. But training camp, it's not even for another month, so there's like a ton of time. So just a little interesting video because it is, I mean, this was like in off season's obviously dead, but this was like an even more dead off season. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, but most importantly, go ahead, guys, drop a comment down below. How many wins do you think Houston's going to get next season? Like I said, I'm going to go 25, but I do think that they'll be like the 12th or 13th team in the Western Conference, and I would imagine there will be at some point, like maybe they could squeeze into the squeeze into the play-in tournament, but I think for the most part 25 wins is a pretty solid number for Houston. So let me know. Peace.